This is a company called Marley, and they produce some vital or vital drink. This one has got Mustika, which is blueberry, Aronia, that's Mustamarja Aronia, Chokeberry, and Rupelle, which is grapes, and Lonasta. Life strength from nature. So you can see that it's been the chokeberry has been put into drinks sold here in Finland. So I'm going to be using some chokeberry, harvesting it and making some juice. Let's see how that works. Not only has it been a great year for apples, but these Mustamarja Aronia have just gone crazy as well. There are just so many berries on here. This is the chokeberry, I think it's called in America. And try and eat this stuff and it's just so astringent that it'll draw the teeth out of your gums. It's just so sour. But as with all things that taste horrible, it's supposed to be very good for you because of the anti-oxidants and this sort of pigment that it has in it. There's just an incredible amount of these berries all along this hedge of the garden, and I'm going to take some and I'm going to steam them. That's my plan, and perhaps put some plums in along with them. So let's get on with the harvesting. Now you'll get some gardeners that will tell you that everything they grow just tastes wonderful. But I'm telling you that these berries, chokeberries, they taste horrible. They've just got so much oxalic acid in it. You know rhubarb, if you've ever taken a stalk of rhubarb and you've tried to eat it raw, you know, without cooking it, then it'll just sort of draw your gums in. It's very, very sour taste. But apparently these black ones, you can get red chokeberries as well, but the black ones have this anthocyanins, which are supposed to drop your blood pressure, do lots of other sort of good stuff for you. But I remember reading that, you know, if you're eating rhubarb or lots of rhubarb and things like that, that oxalic acid, it's not good for your digestion, and it inhibits the uptake of calcium. So I expect that, even though they say this is good for you and your blood pressure, I think that there may be some detrimental side effects to eating lots of these berries. I think I was told that when you eat rhubarb, it's always good to have milk along with, because the milk has calcium in it and it does something to the oxalic acid, so it doesn't interfere with your digestion. But yeah, as I was saying, some gardeners will take a berry like this. Oh, these are chokeberries, these are just wonderful. And then they'll put it in the mouth, you know, we just, tastes so good. In actual fact, it doesn't taste good at all. Finns, they will eat sour things though. Like my wife has just bought 15 kilos of Wallaka. I think that might be called lingonberry. And it's got a lot of oxalic acid in it as well. But so when you take these berries from up high, and if you give them a squeeze, you can see that there is this sort of red juice comes out of it. Oh, I'm bleeding! So, and they say that it's best to pick them after a frost, a slight frost. I think parsnips as well, they do better after a slight frost. So that's why I'm out now, because it's been cold at night, getting down to about 0. So the ones at the top of the bushes are about that size, then these are much smaller when they're down lower. So I'm taking all the big ones from up the top. Just look at this one branch. How many berries it's got on it. It's weighing it down, so it's right down to the ground. In Finland they, as I may have said, that put this berry in along with grape juice and sell it in the supermarket. So that's about 15 minutes of gathering in a little basin full of them. I don't want to take more than that, otherwise it just might be so horrible that all this work is wasted. But one thing about these berries is that during the winter they all disappear. Looks like the birds enjoy them once it gets really cold. I think I'll pick some plums now and put it in along with it as well. That might sweeten it up a little bit. Well, what about these crab apples? There's tons of them on here as well in this tree. I usually leave those for the birds as well. They're horrid. They're just so right, they're falling off the tree. Sunflowers are falling over. Look, these sunflowers even here, they just fell down, and they were saying, what are you collecting here in this box? I would like to see. Sunflowers I always find are rather inquisitive plants, but they just want to know what's going on. Hello plums, where are you going? Can I come with you? I would really love to see what's going to happen to you. What? You're going to be steamed? No thank you, I think I'll just stay out here in the sun. I quite like it out here. Yeah, it's much better in the sun. Not in a steam bath. Oh, this is the juicer being filled up. I've still got so much left here still. So there is the Neho Mati going now. And the steam is being generated here. And so you should be you have it. About 3 litres of the stuff. Very concentrated. This sort of very deep sort of purple colour. It's from the anthocyanins. Antho, the Greek word for flower, and cyanos for blue. So now comes the critical test to find out if you can drink this stuff. Let's get a ladle. Go. Since it's so concentrated, I think that should be enough. Yeah. Let's put it in this glass. So you can see just how dark and concentrated it is. I have to put some water in it. And then the acid test is actually to drink the stuff. Let's get the water going. Cold water. See, that's nice. Let's fill it up. Well, it's been diluted about 5 times, but still it looks pretty dark to me. So, here we go. I'm going to down this in a wanna. I don't know if I spit it out, there's something wrong with it, or whether it can be drunk, whether it's too bitter. Here goes. Cheers. It went down okay. It wasn't bad at all. Incredible.